about economic and non-economic activities. Before studying about Indian economy, let us understand what is economic and what is non-economic activities. Economic activities. Economic activity means earning or spending money for exchange of commodities or services. So what they are saying, economic activity means what? That when you spend your money in order to get a particular commodity. Commodity એટલે let's say કે મેં પૈસા spend કર્યા to buy apple, vegetable, that is called commodity. Or services. Services એટલે શું? Tata Sky, mobile internet, એ બધા સર્વિસીસનો યુઝ કરવા માટે I spend money, then that is included in economy. Okay, so what is economic activity? When you spend money for any commodity or for any service. For example, activities of a farmer or artisan or businessman or teacher etc. are included in economic activity. So activities of farmer, artisan, businessman, teacher, all these things are included in economic activity. Non-economic activities. Activities that are not aimed to obtaining income or reciprocate something indirectly are called as non-economic activity. So any activity through which you will not get any income, or it's not a reciprocate. Reciprocate એટલે પૈસા આપ્યા અને પાછું મળ્યું. Two way thing, right? Non-economic activity માં તમને પૈસા નહીં મળે. Okay? અને ના ही તમને કાંઈ advantage મળશે. So this is called as non-economic activity. For example, nurturing a child by mother, activities of social services done by social workers can be identified as non-economic activity. So here they have given you an example કે એક માં છોકરાનું ધ્યાન રાખે અને એને મોટું કરે, right? So that is a non-economic activity. Let's say social services. Social service એટલે NGO કે ગવર્મેન્ટ ઓર્ગેનાઇઝેશન જે ગરીબોની મદદ કરતા હોય, જે પુઅર લોકોની મદદ કરતા હોય, તો that is a non-economic activity. એમાંથી એ લોકોને પૈસા કે કાંઈ પ્રોફિટ ન મળે. Okay. Now structure of Indian economy. Various occupational and economic activities are classified in 3 sections. So all your economic activities, they fall under 3 sections or 3 categories. Primary sector, secondary sector and a service sector. Okay, so what all economic activities fall under these? We will do it right now. First is primary sector. Okay, primary sector. Agriculture and agriculture related activity such as cattle rearing, cattle breeding, fishing, poultry, farm, collection of foreign products, mining of raw material, etc. are included in primary sector section. So here what all things are included? All the agriculture and agriculture related all the activities are included in primary sector. For example, cattle rearing. Cattle rearing એટલે cow, buffaloes, એ બધાને સાચવવા. Okay. Cattle breeding. Breeding એટલે તમે મેલ અને ફિમેલને મેટ કરાવો એટલે બેબી બોર્ન થાય, તો cattle breeding. Fishing. You know what fishing is? Poultry. Poultry એટલે chicken રાખે અને chickenના eggs sell કરે, chickenનું meat sell કરે, that is poultry. Collection of forest products. What is collection of forest products? કે forest હોય ને તો એમાંથી એ લોકો honey બનાવે કે બીજી બધી items બનાવે forest products માંથી, like medicine or let's say aloe vera gel. All those things are included in your forest products. Okay, are included, all these things are included in your primary sector. Secondary sector. Small and large scale industries or factories, construction, electricity, gas and water supply are included in this section. So small factories or small industries, big factories or big industries, what all? Construction work, electricity, gas, water supply, all these things are included in secondary section. This section is also the acknowledges industry. So secondary sector ને આપણે industry હારે કરવાનું. First કયું હતું? Primary, જે ખાલી agriculture છે. Secondary માં શું છે? ખાલી industries છે. Okay. It includes production of small pin to gigantic machines. So even small industry જે ખાલી નાની એવી pin produce કરતી હોય થી લઈને મોટા machines બનાવતી હોય, એ બધી industries આમાં આવશે. All the industries. Even if it's an industry which makes a small pin, it would be included in secondary section. Even if it's an industry which makes big machines, it will be included in secondary sector. Next is the service sector. Different types of services are included in this sector. Okay, all different kinds of services are included. Services like trade એટલે import export નું business. Communication is what? Telephone. All those things are communication. Airways you know, like airports, flying, airways. Waterways, okay, you all know that we have Ghogha Ro-Ro ferry, that is waterways. Education, going to schools. Health, hospitals. Banking, you all know. Insurance, you all know what insurance is, right? Like you have health insurance, car insurance, house insurance. So insurance. Tourism, what is tourism? When you go to other places for vacation and when you spend money over there, that is called tourism. Entertainment, what is entertainment? Going for movies, going to park, that is entertainment. So all these things are included in your service sector. Normally the primary sector dominates in the developing countries. In developing countries, which is the dominating one? The primary sector. Primary sector contributes the most in the employment generation and national income. So what they are saying, that primary sector ma mainly majority of people work in agriculture. Majority people are working in agriculture, and that is why we get most amount of national income. That is the income of the nation. We get it from primary sector. Why? Because majority of population work in primary sector, and that is why we get our national income from primary sector. However, there is a rise in economic development and significance of primary sector decreases in comparison to secondary and service sector, and importance of industrial sector and service sector increases. So what they are trying to say is that in recent time we have given lot of importance to development of industries. We have given lot of importance to development of service sector. So because of that, service sector and secondary sector are developing a lot, and importance of primary sector is now becoming less and less. Factors of production. Okay, what are the factors through which you can produce things? What are the basic things you require for producing anything? Okay, production is done with the help of natural resources and labor. So anything you want to produce, let us say that I want to grow crops in my field. So what will I need? Natural resources, that is sun, light, land I'll need, and I will need laborers who will work on my land and grow things. So what they are saying is, for in order to produce anything, for production we require natural resources and we require labor. Different types of tools are used for production. So different types of tools, different types of machines are used for production. For example, in agriculture we use tractors and we use many other things, right? So that is called as tools of production. The tools like bullock carts, tractors, sickle, labor, land, etc. are associated with production of food grains. So if you want to grow food grains, or if you want to grow crops, then you require a bullock cart, you require a tractor, you require a sickle. Sickle is something which crop ne seed mathi alag kare, ene sickle kehvaye. Okay, you require labor, you require land. There are different types of factors of production which we will study. There are 4, that is land, capital, labor and entrepreneurship. Okay, so these are the 4 factors of production. First is land. In normal sense, land is the upper layer of surface of the earth. But in terms of economy, land means different types of natural resources which include forests, rivers, mountains, minerals present in the interior of the earth, metals, etc. present on the earth's surface. Thus, land is a natural tool of production. So what they are saying is, land is very, very needed. Okay, very much needed for production. If you talk about land, what is land? It's something which is on the surface of the earth, right? But in economics, we do not only see land as the something which is there on upper part of the earth. But land is something which has forest, land has something which has rivers, land has something which has mountains, which has minerals, which has metals, which has so many things. Okay, so in economics it is seen from all these parts. Okay, land is not just seen as something which is the surface of the earth, but it is something which has land, forest, river, it has everything. Capital means money. Man-made instruments helpful in production process, such as instruments, tools, houses, etc. are included in capital, property, asset, investment, etc. So what are things are included in capital? All man-made instruments. Instruments which are made by man are something which are required in production. For example, we require tools, houses, all these things. Capital, that is money, property, investment, all these things are included in your capital. So what is capital? All man-made instruments, all man-made tools, all man-made machines, okay? Your money, your property, where are you investing your money in? All that is capital. Third is labor. Labor means mental or physical work done with the aim to obtain monetary gain. Labor is a living factor of production. Work of farm laborers, workers, teachers, doctors, artisans, etc. is called labor. So labor is what? Labor is anything which can give you money. It is both mental and physical. What is mental? I am a teacher, so I am working mentally with you all. If I am working on a land, if I am a farmer, then I am doing physical work. Kheti wadi karu chu, so that is a physical work. So labor means any mental activity or any physical activity which you do so that you can get money in return. Monetary means money in return. Okay, so all the activities, physical or mental activities which you do, in return of which you get money, is called as labor. Okay, so labor is the main source through which production happens. And let's say you have farm laborers, you have workers, you have teachers, doctors, artisans, all of us fall into labor. Fourth and very important is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship means businessman. The person who efficiently combines all the three factors of production, that is land, capital and labor, is called as entrepreneur. The person who coordinated the three factors in production process is called as entrepreneurship. So any person જે આ ત્રણ વસ્તુને સરખી રીતના યુઝ કરી શકે અને જેનેથી એને પ્રોફિટ મળે તો એને entrepreneur કહેવાય. Okay, અને આ પ્રોસેસને entrepreneurship કહેવાય. Okay, so let's say if I am opening a factory, okay, let's say I'm a businessman and I want to open a factory, so I'll require a land, I'll require investment, I'll require people working, and I myself will be called as entrepreneur, and this whole process will be called as entrepreneurship. So what they are saying, that coordination or you need systematic working of land, capital and labor for any entrepreneurship to work on properly.